What can you take away from going down to the South and the SEC country, now going to Texas? Can you guys build off of that a little bit for this game?
Absolutely. We have some momentum right now. If you lose that first game, then you kind of question what type of team we are. But I think we found what type of team we were, battling that game out to the end and coming back. And so now we're just going to take that momentum down to Texas and hope to get better.
What do you think of when you hear Texas Longhorn football?
I just think of, just powerhouse. Growing up as a kid watching college football, Texas was always that team that, was always just good, and they were always right there in the mix, at the end of the year for, to play in BCS games and everything. And so I just think what a great opportunity to go play with such a great university.
From watching film, what stands out to you about the way that they play football?
They're quick, fast. They got some fast kids. Their O-line is not as big as Ole Miss, but they play quicker. And so it's a challenge for us, but we're ready for it. So
I'm sure Coach Mendenhall's talked to you a little bit about those trick plays that they seem to have in their bag.
Yeah, they got Boise State's offense coordinator from, the past years when you see them put up all those points and all those trick plays. So we know that they got those up their sleeve and they can use them at any time. So we're gonna prepare for them and then hope that they don't get one of those plays on us. So
is it preparation, or is it more just being alert and not trying to
it's both. You got to prepare for it. You got to be able to see it, because if you don't ever see it and you don't practice against it, you're not going to be able to do it in the game. And a lot of it is being aware, just looking at your keys and not trying to get tricked by all the motions they do and all that stuff. Just being dialed in and then focusing on what your coverage is and what your role is on the defense.
You guys played so well defensively at Ole Miss, but is there something you guys saw that you need to improve on, that you guys need to fix?
Absolutely. There's tons of things that we saw on film. A lot of, I don't want to say a couple of missed assignments, but most of the times just people not being in the right spot and maybe getting cut off, or just not doing their job exactly right, and it's creating a hole for them to run through. And so when we saw the film, we were actually we were excited about how well we played, but we were even more excited because we know we can keep improving, and if we can keep improving every week, then we're going to be a really good defense.
We knew Ole Miss was going to run the football. Texas is a little more balanced. What's your point of interest this week, to stop the run? Or
Absolutely, that's our point of interest every week, to stop the run. We know if we can stop the run, then we can kind of dictate what they do. We want to get them in a passing game, and then it allows us to bring pressure, and it allows us to do stuff that they don't know we're going to do. And so if we can stop the run, then it kind of it's an advantage to us. So that's our main focus going into every game.
Everybody looked at the schedule as pretty tough at the start. What would a 2-0 start mean to this football team?
It'd mean a lot. We play. That's what we play these games, is to win, and we want to win every game we play. So to start out 2-0 would be awesome. We know it's going to take a lot of work, but if we can start out 2-0, it's going to build a lot of momentum for this team. So it'll be good.